Hey, Valley Fish. How you doing, man? Grow plant what I got. Moss and Ludwigia. I was able to gather up quite a bit. Ludwigia. See what we got going on here. My biggest piece right here. The Ludwigia, that is what I've grown that I got from you. The first batch you gave me. I've grown it quite a bit. This is a pretty good sized piece right here. I put this in one of my 40s. Then got quite a few pieces in here actually. Trim my big piece. Plan is just this tank will be Ludwigia and moss. And I forgot one of my tools. I'll be right back. Got him. You know, probably will. Do some ferts on this one. How you doing today, Jim? I'm doing pretty good. Had a day off. Slept in till about 10 o'clock this morning. Doing pretty good today. How about you? I haven't been dosing any of my tanks, but I'll probably dose this one to get it going. Right, Ava? All right. Let's see here. Unplug it. Hope that don't die. This is what I've got. Thus far. Big slope. It's like a 40-pound rock right there. Good to hear, Jim. It's working good in dirt. I figured that when I uprooted, there's a couple of them I just took out of the tank and using the whole plant. And that Ludwigia don't really root too much. That Hygrophila, even though it's a stem plant, it roots like crazy. But I'm still dealing with that background. I'm probably just gonna put some black poster board on the back. And we'll see how that looks. It's gonna have a great big rock, some Hygrophila, and a bunch of moss. Is the plan. Lava rock. Huh. They'll root on the lava rock. I didn't know that. But what we got so far. Got a slope on this side. I think the snails made it. I caught all the fish, but I have not seen a shrimp. So that is good. I just kept adding water, sucking it out, cleaning the gravel, adding water, sucking it out, cleaning the gravel without adding dechlorinator. And I think that probably took care of any tiny little baby shrimps that it couldn't get. But the Malaysian snail survived, and some ram's horns did. A lot of ram's horns died, but there's plenty of Malaysian trumpet snails still. Solo show tonight. Look at there's my dead ficus tree that dang cats killed. I grew that thing. I bought it for $10 and it was like 6 inches tall. I grew that thing from probably like 5 years. And then the cats decided to start using it as a litter box. So I wasn't real happy about all that. But anyway, I will start planting. See what we end up with. I got tons of moss I harvested from my 40 breeders. All the clippings and plants that I could, all the Ludwigia I could dig up and gather up. So your first thing I'll do, plant this Ludwigia little clump. There. Oh, come on, here. See, I'll fill in more, obviously. I'll get some more. And this grows out some. So at first it's going to be pretty sparse, looking. This Ludwigia seems to grow pretty good in my water. So that's good. Shrimp-free moss, yep. Oh yeah. Most of it comes from tanks that didn't have any shrimp at all. And the other tank, it just had a few shrimp in there. So it wasn't too hard to make sure there wasn't any shrimp in there. And there's my oldest child. You know, come and say hi? No. Brother was on here all night last night with me. My oldest thinks she's too cool for all this stuff. Don't you? My dad does nerdy fish stuff and has nerdy fish friends. Oh, this is a good size clump. This is a clump I put in, I think this is the clump I had in one of my shrimp tanks. And I just uprooted the whole thing. It's a pretty good size piece. Nice. Spin. Where can we put this? Right. Oh, come on. And this is the last of the Ludwigia. Right here. Yeah, the Ludwigia is in. Take a break. See what's going on in the chat. Oh yeah, Jim, you just got some Ludwigia. Hey Viola, taco night. I had some Mexican tonight too. I had arroz con pollo, chicken and rice on corn tortillas. This is what we got so far. And some Ludwigia over there. I don't know if you're being able to see it or not. But there. It'll fill in eventually. Thanks, Viola. It'll fill in eventually. It'll be slow going, but it'll get there. It'll get there eventually. And my 20 high tanks where I planned that Ludwigia, it's really doing good in those tanks. Which is weird because the 40 breeders are the same height. Have the same kind of lights. But not doing as good on that one. Diet Mountain Dew. I gave up all sugar and sweets about 2 months ago. I've already lost 30 pounds, believe it or not. Still eating whatever else I want, but my get too old to eat like a kid. My chat keeps disappearing. I don't know what is going on. There it goes. No more flashing blue tails. Okay. Yeah, corkscrew valve would be pretty cool. Can't give up pop. That's, yeah. Well, I have my grandma's diabetic and my dad's diabetic. And I was pretty close to being a diabetic. So my biggest thing, eating wise, was ice cream. I'd eat like 5 blizzards a week. But and then when I had that stomach flu last week, I dropped 10 pounds in like 3 days from that. So none of my clothes fit me anymore. I don't even drink Diet Pop that much. Usually I just drink Propel fitness water. That's what I've usually been drinking. Heck, before I drink, I figured up I probably drank about a half gallon of Mountain Dew every day. So I drink at least one 32 ounce because when I'm on the road, I eat out every day. I drink a 32 ounce of Mountain Dew or Coke. And then I drink all that, my meal, then I'd refill it up on my way out and drink all that. So that was at least a half gallon there. Then on the weekends, I'd get like 52 ounce drinks and drink 2 of those. That's almost a gallon of pop. I really don't eat that bad. Just giving up pop and ice cream, I've lost 30 pounds in 2 months. All right. Let's see the moss. Look at this. Pilo moss right here. That is a great big clump of Pilo moss. And that's not even touching my 75 that's grown halfway up the side of the tank with it. Let's see. do small thin pieces here. Plant a clump, talk a little bit, plant another clump. Never done this in the gravel. Always use that blasting sand. So I don't know how it'll work. I'm sure it'll be fine. But we'll find out. And actually, this tank has more light on it than this. It has 3 T8 tubes, a shop light with 2, and this light right here is not on it right now, but it goes on there as well. So this tank gets pretty good light. This is, in case y'all missed it, this is how I plant them off. Chat disappeared again on me. So, clump I'm working from right now. Get it to a little string like that and stick it in the gravel like so. Like that. And the smaller clumps you plant, the closer you put them together, the better success you will have. Well, there is the boy.
Yeah. Hi, baby. Oh. Doyles. Oh, come on up, Hunter. You can get up here. Oh, my Doyles. All three of my Doyles. Oh, I love you. Oh, thank you.
Because now I am on here still.
Oh, hi. Look at Safari. Safari. Oh. Love you. No, be careful. If they're gonna push you off the couch, let me get up.
You're not get your dog spilling this stuff.
I don't gonna do anything. Good girl. Was she upstairs?
I don't know.
She's upstairs. Go. Alright. Give me a high five. Thank you, good girl. Hey, she gives high fives. High five. High five. No, let me do it. Good girl. Warning 27-0.
All right, there's that little clump. And just that one little clump. I got. What's it showing up? That planted there. I don't know if that's showing up or not, but that's where we're at. All right, I'm missing some stuff. Not on this one, Viola, because this is just going to be stem plants and moss. The only time I'd put fertilizer in the substrate is for like root feeders, like swords and crips. Chairman Meow and Briley. Briley is with her mom. At the laundromat, we have our own washer and dryer, but pile of clothes, we had a great big huge pile of clothes, and the dang cats thought it was a place to piss. So instead of getting cat piss in our washer and dryer, they took them all, and she's helping her mom do that. So her washer doesn't smell like cat piss. All right. On a side and compare growth. Yeah. You think a spike would help the Ludwigia? We can try that. We can definitely try that. See if it works with the Ludwigia. Those crips are growing new leaves, so it's taking a while to get them established. I think the side of the hill I'm going to leave without moss and plant moss all everywhere else. I think that's what I'll do. This moss grows super fast, so that'll feel in good. That was I think that was mainly my daughter greeting the dog. Come here, Ava. Ava, come here. This is my daughter's dog, technically. And this is my dog, technically. This is Zoe. And this is Ava. Zoe is a full Australian Shepherd. And Ava is half Australian Shepherd, half Border Collie. You guys are good girls. Howdy. Licky feeds. Oh, that's my boy being a smartass.
Did you not read the whole name?
No. Yeah, there's my kid being up. There he is. Being a dick.
I see I'm not a moderator yet in your chat, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's my son. Yeah, yeah. The furry chicks. Zoe is a kisser, real bad. You can't do nothing with her without getting licked in the face. Oh, man. Ava, what are you doing?
I forgot I wasn't on the Zoe account.
This dog is really weird looking. Look at this dog. She's cool looking. Come here. Come here. You're not in trouble. Come here. Oh. And this jealous butt has to come in. Oh. This dog, when she's a puppy, come here. I want to show you to people. She looked like a coyote when she was a baby. Yep. Yeah, you're a good girl. You shake? Yeah, good. Oh. We will try that plant spike deal. What side do you want to have the plant spike, Valley Fish? Where should we put the plant spike? Maybe do like the plant spike on the corners. And then the ones in the middle. See what happens. I think we'll do that. I'll do that. I'll go get the plant spikes and we'll do that now so I don't forget and you can all see me do it. All right. I'm back. Plant spikes. These are Job's houseplant spikes, I believe. That sounds cool, Green Ghost. Tiger Antler with a red guppy. I love breeding those with guppies. You get lots of cool different combinations. All right, we're gonna put one on each corner. The Ludwigia in each corner is gonna get a plant spike. Plant spike there. And one all the way over here. Then I can only reach the bottom of this one there. All right. 2 of them have plant spikes. The ones in the corners do. The other ones don't. So that experiment is happening. Good idea. I don't know, Valley. I don't think they would. Valley Fish, because her mother was a black rose, so obviously, and I'm sure that's how they started blue shrimps. Is the bad color morphs. I mean, that's how all the shrimps got started, because they all started from a wild brown gray shrimp, and then people were keeping them, and little bit of red. Let's breed these. And they got a little more red and a little more red, but I mean, it would work. But I actually think they call those the ones that come from macros. So I think the blue dreams, I may be mistaken. I think the blue dreams come from chocolate shrimp. And I believe the blue diamonds are the blues that come from black rose. I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, Green Ghost. I get some really good. How are your shrimp doing? I forgot it. Yeah, I did sell you some fire reds. I got a bunch of good fire reds in one of my colonies now. No one wants those anymore. Yet people selling them as cherry shrimp for like 99 cents each or something. Like, oh. Oh, are you keeping them in the same tank? No problem, man. That's why I try to do when I sell. Oh, yeah, you want some reds, Valley Fish? I got a bunch of real good ones. Oh, cool, Green Ghost. You're kind of doing what I'm doing. You get some pretty cool stuff popping up. What I did is I crossed mine with those. I took virgin females. As soon as you can tell they're females, I scooped out like 4 of them and put them with a male rainbow tiger Endler. And then I separated all those fry out and have been breeding those, and they have their own colony. I took that first batch of fry and started another colony. Then I let that go for about a year, and then back in like May or June, I think it was, I picked out a couple of the color morphs that kept popping up and trying to line them out. Came in with that spiky plants that killed them all. Spiky plants. Where'd you get when you get shrimp, you gotta, my black roses, I really gambled and I nursed them back to health. If you get your shrimp from an importer, you're going to be kind of screwed. If you get imported shrimp. Not all the time. Now, I know the shrimp farm, a lot of what he sells is imported, but he also breeds his own too. So I've had good luck with the 3 times I got shrimp from the shrimp farm. I got I had to restart my Blue Dreams because Lucas Bretz sent me I bought 10, sent me 8 males. And then of the 2 females, one of them died right away. Then the other one got buried and died while buried. So that sucked. But so I got those Blue Dreams, and then I got my orange Sakuras, which are going crazy. And I got my Blue Velvets, which are also doing really good from the shrimp farm. Oh, it stings them. I haven't heard of that one. Plant that stings the shrimp? Wow. Where'd you get them from, Valley Fish? Is it an importer or something? You asked him if his girlfriend supports him. I don't know, man. I've had real good luck getting stuff from him. But as much as he charges for shrimp, as much stuff as he's shipping out, he's probably doing all right. I'd imagine. I don't know. He lives in a super expensive area. I've seen the videos of his house. It's like, geez, I don't know how he got that house, but that's in that area. That's probably like $500,000 house. He's got 200 fish tanks in. He only lives like 40 minutes from me. But I've tried contacting him a couple times, and he's just too important and famous for little me, I guess. But he's been all right. Yeah. My house is big, but it's like 120 some year old piece of shit. There was my great aunt knows the people who owned it in the early to mid 90s. and they remodeled the whole house in like 90, 91 to 93. Other than that, I live in a big old rough house. I guess in the 90s it was about ready to fall over. Then people bought it and redid it. Lived in it for like 5 years, and they bought it for like $10,000 and sold it for almost $100,000 after they redid it. And then when I got it, some guy tore it up and lost it to the bank, and it sat empty for, I think it was almost 2 years. My house had sat empty. And then we had to get it and do some work to it to make it livable. But we got it for like $24,000. So can't beat that. 4-bedroom, 2,000 square foot house. We had to put a new roof on it and rebuild the porch and redo all the plumbing. Other than that, doing pretty good. All right. Time to do some more planting. I'll plant this clump next. Well, I don't want to talk too much bad about Lucas Breath because I've got some really good stuff from him. So my yellow golden backs, my snowballs, and my fire reds are all from him. So I'm not complaining one bit about those. That's some good stuff. Didn't do so good on the Blue Dreams. I think he was just must have been hard up for money and selling shrimp he didn't have any business selling. Or I got the last few shrimps he had available. Pickings must have been slim when he sent me mine. This club does not cooperate. I'm thinking this moss will probably grip onto the rocks. Better than those for that black blasting sand I use. Just this one I'm looking for. And I will dose this tank. Get it jump started. I'm filling in. I'm currently not dosing any of my tanks now. I've been putting a little bit of glute in that Bloody Mary tank because it's getting a little bit of string out of it. So I'll put a little bit of that in there 3 or 4 times a week when I remember to. Before I catch the green jades out to put some in here, I'm going to have to clear out that tank so I can sort through and catch them. All right, that clump is planted. Let's see. Oh, we're down to 2 people. Yeah, the whole Patreon thing. I mean, I guess if you're trying to make a living off of it, you can beg to the masses for money. I mean, I don't know. Oh, Hydra. Hydra is what killed your shrimp. Yeah, yeah. That's not a plant. That's some kind of creature. I am actually. I got a thing before I signed on Valley Fish about Super Chat, and I am getting real close to being able to have it and turned on because you have to have monetization enabled, which you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year. $1. But I was at 3,600 some hours in the last year. And so I have enough subscribers. I just have to get to that 4,000 hours, and I'm like 3,600 and some hours in the last year. And my channel, I didn't start getting serious about it, start getting a lot of views. I still don't get a lot of views, but I didn't start making videos regularly until about October, November last year. So, yeah, it's getting there. Knocked out the parasite. Yeah, I wouldn't call it knocked out. Gringos, I'd call it under control. I think that's just part of having. Oh, someone else is home. You're on live TV. There is the youngest kid and the old woman.
She's not old.
All right, now, well, it's just a hobby for me. And I sell stuff to help pay for it. I mean, maybe someday, but I don't know if I can ever have enough fish tanks to make a living off of it. My helper's back.
How many people you've got?
4 right now.
And 3 likes.
But yeah, if I get it, if you all want to give me some money, I'll turn on super chats. Valley Fish is giving me all the money.
No.
Yeah. You're not too late. I'm just in the middle of Fancy Tail Aquatics. I'm planting this tank. It's all the moss I planted. I planted the Lugia. I still have that whole tank to cover in moss. So, not too late. I plant some moss and I hang out, talk, chat. So, farted, but you'll be all right. That's good. Another $1.05. Woo. I will turn it on though when I get it. So I don't know how to even get it. I haven't gave Google my tax information, so I'll have to look into that. I think when they give you a super chat, I think Google takes like a third of it, 40% of it or something.
Mom.
And then they tax you on top of that. So, well, chat just disappeared again. Click it. Yeah.
Or it'll just reappear.
No, YouTube never sent me a check because before they changed it. Riley, that's my cord to the computer. You need to hand me that.
I tripped over it.
Well, don't trip over it. I think I might do that. Here you go. Oh, got her. You don't even have to give me $10. I just do it for fun. There's the oldest kid.
That hurts.
It hurt.
My eye hurts now. get you back.
I never made enough money to get a check, Valley Fish. I think you got to make $100. I did have ads because it used to just be 1,000 or what was it? You had to have so many watch hours. And chat disappeared. Levamisol eye drops. You might be pooping worms now, Briley.
Why'd you do that?
I'm kidding.
That's not cool. Are there shrimp in there yet?
I'll give her some Prozzy Pro.
Should I get him back?
We'll give her a Prozzy Pro bath in the. Put a bottle of Prozzy Pro and make it sit in the bathtub.
What's that?
Nothing. Or give you some Levamisol medicated flakes.
What's that?
Nothing.
Should I get him back? I think I should.
Yes.
I'll get you.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she got me.
Told you.
Yeah. What is all over your leg, kid? Marker. Are you drawing on yourself again? I told you not to do that.
No, this was when you told. This is from when you told me not to do it. After,
That was a long
when
time
you
ago.
noticed it. Okay.
All right. Sometime, maybe tomorrow, maybe late tonight. I don't know. Well, I'll put some shrimp in here. I gotta clean out that tank first before I catch them. That tank is just some of them. Probably about half of them, Valley Fish. There's a whole bunch of little itty bitty green babies in there. So I'll probably catch probably 2/3 of the adults. And then,
Someone spelled my name right.
yeah. Chairman Meow. Miss Meow Meow's a girl, though. Which cat is that?
That's no cat. Oh, that's Bella.
Old Fat Belle is making an appearance.
She's my baby. There's a lot of people this time.
Hey, down the wormhole. How you doing? Just planting this tank. I'll show everyone what I've been doing. Since we got some new people. Oh, that
You
one,
deserve that.
that one just got me. Get that. All right, there's too much traffic going on in here.
Gotcha.
You deserve that.
You're
Daddy.
knocking my stuff over.
What is she doing?
I don't know what she's doing. I don't know how good that's showing up on here. But
It's good.
it's showing up.
I can see it right here.
It's all the little moss patches I planted under all the way across the front of the tank. Oh,
What?
one of the Ludwigia stems come up rooted already. Yeah, them shrimp are tough. No lie. Get this thing plugged back in.
Stop. Stop.
All right. All right, time to I gotta get this Ludwigia stem. Where'd it go? Here it is. I don't remember where I had this one at. See that plant somewhere deeper.
There's one more new person.
Uh,
You've been live for an hour and 7 minutes.
hello?
Huh?
Well, we got a full house. No, that wasn't that was the stem next to that wasn't the plant spike stem. The plant spike stem is the one in the very corner. That was the one next to it. So we're still good. The experiment's still on. Plant some more moss. Tell me what they're saying, Briley.
Okay.
I'm doing this.
People are talking to each other right now.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Maybe if we move this chair.
that's a big chair.
Oh. I'm